All right, welcome back. Episode 2 of the Coyote Corner. I'm your host, Luke, co-host Ray. Doing a little bit of a post-game analysis from last night against the Minnesota Wild. Obviously, not a good game. Not a good game for our guys, our fans. Nothing out of the ordinary for this year. But I've got some notes down for first period, second period, third period. I just want to run through some things that kind of stood out to me in the game. Things we could do better, things we could improve on, things that we actually did pretty well. Jay Beagle, 9 out of 10 on faceoffs. Big night for him. So a couple Shane, Ghost Man goal. Best player on our team by far this year. Wasn't expecting that. Lousy second round pick from the Flyers netted us to him this year. So pretty good stuff to look forward to here. But I'm going to go ahead and roll through. This will be pretty brief, pretty quick. I just want to recap this game. But first period, a couple of things I noted early off as soon as the puck dropped. Very sloppy in the offensive zone. A lot of terrible turnovers. Turnovers in the Wild zone on defense, trying to clear the puck. Just can't afford those terrible errors in the beginning of the game. No. You can't expect to win games turning the puck over from as soon as the puck is dropped. Obviously, a lot of good shot opportunities for Minnesota in the first period. That game very well could have been 3-0 in the first 5 minutes. Quite honestly, Fiala missed an open net. Golakowski, big welcome home to Arizona. Big promotional video in the beginning of the game. Shot off the crossbar in the first. So a lot of opportunities for the Wild to really blow us out in the first period. Could have been really ugly, bad in the first period.
Could have been a real ugly game.
But on the bright side, in the first, 2-1 Wild was a manageable game. In the first period, though, penalties have been a big thing, as we talked about on our last podcast. My number one key to success in this game was keeping penalties at bay.
Yes.
We are the most penalized team in the Western Conference.
Yes, we are.
It's not close.
No.
First penalty came 4 minutes into the game. So when you only play 4 minutes and you're already in the box, it's hard to gain momentum early. And obviously we can see that as the Wild score on the power play, Eriksson Ek, make it 1-0 early in the game, 5 minutes into the game. So coming back, get the guy out of the box, more shot opportunities for the Wild. I think at one point possession was 60-40 in their favor. A ton of offensive zone time. Just seemed like we could not get the puck in the zone.
Yeah, which was expected. Minnesota's a great team. They're probably favored to get a nice playoff run this year. So
yeah, as we said yesterday, their offense is high level, high potency. It gets going when it gets going. You can't give them free things.
No.
And
which is what we do. It's what we struggle with every team we play against.
Free stuff.
Yep.
Take it. As I said, 3 straight games for the Wild, scoring at least 5 goals in each of those 3. The streak continues. That's 4 straight games the Wild have scored 5 or more goals in a game.
5, yeah.
So a little less of an expectation for the Coyotes last night. Obviously, Wild have been unbelievable in this last couple 4, 5, 6 games on offense and on defense both. So hard to kind of judge the first period a little bit. Very hot team coming into Arizona.
Very hot. Very hot.
So 2-1 is a win at the end of 1, in my opinion. Second goal came off a delayed once again, a delayed penalty goal. Another penalty leading to another goal. That's 2 goals in the first period we gave up because of penalties.
Yeah, and you just can't have it.
You can't expect to win games in the National Hockey League with the penalties that we're committing, especially right off the beginning of the game.
And it doesn't help if we don't score. So that doesn't help our case at all if we're going to be in the box.
No. So, end of the first kind of trickles down. Ladd, back of the net breakaway goal, makes it 2-1.
Ladd.
Huge goal there. Fans kind of getting some momentum back. Team looks like they have a little energy going out of the first period.
Yeah.
I have it as 11-8 shots on goal, Wild end of 1.
Yep.
So close in the shot on goal category. We smoked them on faceoffs. Jay Beagle went 9 of 10 in that period, 14-5 in favor of the Coyotes. So we did some good things in that first period.
Yeah, it wasn't all bad for us. Like you said, Beagle went 9 for 10 there, so that was huge, which is big time for us.
it's going to be a big thing moving forward that we win faceoffs.
Faceoffs will be a necessity for us
because getting the puck into the offensive zone has proven to be our biggest issue. So
especially being in the box.
Yeah,
gotta win the faceoff, especially on the PK. Have to.
So 2-1, end of one. Close win for most Coyote fans. Momentum going into the locker room.
Yeah, momentum definitely on our side.
Maybe feeling a little swing as we saw in that Seattle game, down but not out type energy. My biggest takeaway though is with the penalties and with Arizona trying to force things in the offensive zone. Kind of heard it on the intermission show actually. We need to do your job, not our job. These guys need to do your job. Too many times. There's too many guys on offense who are playing in multiple different positions at once.
That's not going to work.
And we can't do that in the offensive zone. So
can't afford that at all.
Do your job in the offensive zone and the defensive zone. Don't play out of position. Even though you're down 2-0, it's not time for the puck to be swinging all over left to right, north to south, back to front.
Exactly.
We still need to play organized hockey.
Yes, we do.
Kessler being a victim of that, just being in too many places at once, throws kind of everybody out of sync on the offense from what I've seen.
Yeah, and kind of go on to that, like you said, like if we're gonna mesh and be blazed like the earth on fire, like Coach wants to, we gotta have guys playing their spot and their spot only. You gotta trust each other. And you gotta play the game together with each other. So,
know a couple Chikrin fans out there watching. Still can't get it in the back of the net. A lot of shots on goal in the first period, though. I think he recorded the fastest, most hard hit shot in the first slap shot. Was saved off the blocker. But a lot of shots, a lot of opportunities for Chick.
Which is a lot of upside from what we've seen so far this year.
I mean, he's getting his shots on net. They're not going in for him. But we have things to look forward to as he's not down and out. He's playing really good offense. So I'll swing it over to Ray. He'll go through the second period a little bit of what we saw.
Yes. So kind of going back onto what you said, Minnesota kind of gets into the game going quick here, and they're starting to dominate us as was noticed. And Fiala actually gets a deflection goal right in on the second period. So that hurts. That hurts big time.
Wild deflection goal too.
And there's nothing we could have done about it, really, to be honest with you.
No.
But with that saying, that we got to get the puck out of our zone. We need to get the puck clear. Hey, if anything, take an ice. Do it. You got to do what you got to do. You also got to get the bench switch here. So if you can get at least out of our zone, drop the puck in for us so we can get some line changes, we got to do what we got to do. So then that happens. So now we're down 3-1.
3-1.
Which doesn't help. 3-1 does not
help.
Pretty
much coming right out of the locker room,
This is 3-1 wild now, not other way around, sadly.
Turning point.
Yep, this is the big turning point in the game. Then Kulikov beats Melk pretty easily here, which didn't look good on his part, which we all want him to get his first win. We really want him to do it, and he looks promising. But, again, one of those games where we actually ended up having to take him out towards the end for Wedgwood to come in and save him. But it's what you got to do with a rookie. You got to go through the growing pains. And then we get Kulikov, which I said beats him pretty easy, and our defense just struggled, man. Defense reeled. But we go down 4-1. Things are now really starting to get out of hand, which for everybody who tuned in last night noticed. It didn't get much better from there. We scored one more.
TV kind of comes off at that point. It did for me. Melk was and not penalizing Melk at all in goal. There's not much you can do when I think early in the second we were being outshot 8-0.
Which you can't have that. It's a lot of pressure on a rookie goalie, man. What do you expect?
And taking him out, I mean, keeping your rookie from getting battered on a year where
Smart
we are
move,
just
actually. I like the move.
Consistently bad on offense.
Put in a veteran guy that's been there. He knows what he's doing. He's going to try and lock it down for us, not let too many goals up, which would end up happening. Final score is 5-2. So, I mean, he only let up one more goal. We got one more goal in the net. So that's always good. So, but yeah, and then we get 2 back-to-back wild penalties in second period, and nothing happened. No goals. Power play didn't show up, which we need a lot, especially because we're a highly penalized team. When we get the opportunity to do it, we got to take advantage of it, and we didn't.
I mean, having one of the worst power plays in hockey doesn't help you.
No.
But when you get 4 straight minutes after giving up 2 goals in the power play, pretty much back-to-back, coming away with nothing really hurts.
Hurts a lot.
At that point, everything's kind of done with.
Yeah, and when these penalties happen, it's 4-1. I mean, you get both of them, guess what? It's a 4-3 game, and that's all brand new game. We need that. That's the kind of momentum we want. And like I actually, while we're on speaking about this, I had a fan today on one of our posts today was saying, I love the energy when we score, but nothing transpires. And I said, exactly. I said, that's what we love to see, the energy in the videos that we post, but it's not translating into anything. Like, yeah, it's
No.
awesome to see that everybody's happy, but we want to win. That's the end goal here. You want to win games. We're not just here to get excited to get 2 goals against the Wild. Let's beat the Wild. I know it's long reach from right now because obviously the Wild's a Stanley Cup contender, but we want to get there. We want to get there. So
Quite puzzling for me. Taking momentum into the second period, we've been, if not the worst, one of the worst
yeah,
teams in the second period in hockey this year. Every single game, it seems the second period is, and it's weird because a lot of teams have a first and third, like getting started and finishing is an issue. But right in the middle zone for us has been a struggle all year long. So coming out with the momentum, 2-1 close game, fans behind you, team seems pretty fired up. Giving a deflection goal to Fiala there, 3-1. After that point, the team died, in my opinion.
Yes,
There's
agree.
no effort on defense.
No.
Letting them have whatever they want to have.
Which hurts Milkman's confidence too, I think, a lot.
It
Like,
does.
what do you expect him to do after a certain point if your defense isn't gonna stand in front of you? What do you want? What do you want you to do as yourself, man? Like, if you're gonna get battered, like you said, we got outshot 8-0. So
it's just one of those things where we have been the lowest scoring team in the NHL. It's tough on a defense. It's extremely tough on a goalie when you're constantly, every single game, night in, night out, you're the one who's responsible to keep the team in the game. Last night, it just wasn't going to be a possibility.
No.
Not hot out of the gate. Had a chance to come out in a second and maybe make things close. Didn't happen for us. So kind of tough swallow last night, especially seeing a team just throwing the towel in the second period. I saw a lot of our Twitter fans out there quite upset at the effort on defense. Obviously seeing the team just kind of look like they're done.
Like they didn't want to be there.
4-1, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But I can't be upset because going into the third period was, if not the best period of hockey we've had all year. Defense played outstanding. Wedgwood played great in the crease.
Did great when he called on him.
I mean,
second time in a row now we've called him and he's done his job.
He's
only one
done
goal.
Great.
Yeah.
So I mean, Shane, Ghost Man, puts the puck in the back of the net in the third.
Yeah. Beautiful goal too.
Yeah, finished 5-2. Third period was quite good. I mean, obviously giving up another power play goal, so that's 3 on the night. Kaprizov back the net, made it 4-1.
Which kind of highlights back to what we were saying, being a highly penalized team, man. 3 goals right there. 3 goals, take 3 away. It's 2-2 game.
Well, and it's rough because you have Keller who gets sent to the box for hooking. And then not even before he's out of the box, you just see Bush make just a dumb penalty. Turns it into a 5-on-3. They score. We're basically right off puck drop. Just those decisions we've been seeing all year long, where you have someone in the box already, you're struggling as a team, and just another stupid penalty. Bush has been a victim of that all year long. Dumb penalties. So
it's kind of like we said with Hayes yesterday, back to our first podcast. It's a lot of self-inflicting wounds we're doing to ourselves. It's our biggest issue right now as a team, I think, which I think will get addressed as the season goes on, hopefully. And like we said, I think the interesting thing is going to come up, but we kind of hit on with Hayes too, is the Wedgwood Milkman situation. Because Wedgwood now, to me, has proven twice coming in, saving the day, getting a job. But at the same time, I don't want Milkman, like, put any disrespect to Milkman, because he is a rookie, and you gotta expect that. It's going to be growing pain, especially like we said, a defense that isn't holding its own when we need it to.
And it's tough because as fans, our first instinct is, look, we're 1-11-1. We just want some damn wins, right? I'd love to see a win once in a while. Wedgwood gives us the opportunity. Realizing we are a rebuilding team, and there are teams that choose to rebuild who are not this bad historically. Part of you as a fan is just like, I'd love to see a couple wins, even 3 wins out of 10 games is a positive here. And I think Wedgwood offers that opportunity for us. But as you said, I mean, taking Milk out of the game, taking Veggie out, how it affects his confidence, how it kind of allows him to grow. Keep in mind, he was in the Czech years and years, has never played American hockey. It's his first year playing American hockey. So
and the NHL that's the prized possession, and not everybody's gonna do amazing right off the bat. We always gotta think about that.
And I mean, it's not like he plays for the Blues or a team that is consistently really good on offense. that lends a hand to the goalie and spends time in the offensive zone so he can kind of catch a breather a little bit and we can get these healthy line changes going. Seeing people on ice for 1 minute and 50 seconds, 2 minutes last night at a pop obviously shows that there are some line issues. As I said, every line but the first line last night could not break out of the defensive zone to save their life.
Which is not good. Yeah, no, not good. We need to figure something out there for sure.
I mean, I kind of speechless about last night. A couple good opportunities there. Lawson Krause came off his first multi-career goal game against the Kraken. Didn't have too many opportunities. Had a couple good looks. Had one breakaway, one-on-one with the goalie. Outstanding save. Once again, you can't do anything about it.
Expect that.
Dude lays out, glove above the head. Glove save, Krause. I would say he got robbed for that one. Had a good opportunity there, but just couldn't finish. A little too late anyway to get back into the game.
Like you said, it's not like we didn't have opportunities, but at the same time, we kind of took those opportunities away. Like we said before, it's the penalties, man. We can't spend a lot of time in the box. And like you said, we got one penalty over with, and another one happened right after that, and we can't do that. Can't do it.
No, and it's one thing when you have 3 people on a show, even 10 people on a show, and everybody's key to the game is penalties. And you come back out right after saying that, and there's back-to-back penalties. There's 3 power play goals off penalties. So definitely something we're going to have to improve on, because I always say just because you're rebuilding, there's not a room for a lack of discipline. Penalties is a discipline thing.
Big discipline.
There's no room for it, especially when I think we're 3 minutes above the second to worst team in the Western Conference with penalties. So it's not close.
No, it's not close at all.
People know when they play us that if they can scramble us a little bit on defense,
we're going to commit a foul. And
a lot of hooks.
We're going to be in the box all night, and that's going to hurt us.
Questionable call in the first there on a tripping. A lot of people thought his stick was kind of flicked up into the defense, which I did too. I believe stick kind of got kicked up into the offensive player there, called the tripping. He did trip over the stick. So as a ref, you see it that way. Still can't put yourself in the position.
Don't be there.
So, I mean, a lot of room for improvement. I will do 3 things that we can improve on first. I'll go with my first one, and then we'll swing it over. My first one obviously would be penalties. Have to improve on being a disciplined team moving forward in this season if we want to have something to look forward to in the future, because the penalties, the turnovers, it can't happen. You cannot, and you will never win games in the National Hockey League being at the bottom of the league statistically with penalties and turnovers. It'll never happen. Number one thing, penalties, discipline has to be improved on.
And kind of with that going on with that, the vice versa of that is we had 2 back-to-back penalties on the Wild, and we went 0-2 on the power play, which that doesn't help. And we're probably one of the lowest teams in the league right now, scoring wise, which that's not going to win you games. If we're going to be in the box, you got to score.
Scoring and power play wise. So
scoring and power play wise. Which that's why I like that 1 and 2 is it goes right hand in hand. Our PK, we need to do better and stay out of the box. And our power play, we need to do better scoring, and even our offense need to do better.
So number 2 for you being special teams.
Special teams.
Improvement.
Absolutely
agree with that. Terrible PK unit, has been all year. Terrible special teams is awful. Everybody that's a Coyote fan out there knows special teams is bad.
Not good.
I shiver when someone gets sent to the box. And it's unfortunate because we spend the most time in the box.
And it also sucks too because like we have veteran leaders on our team. It's not like we don't have any guys that don't know what they're doing. So that hurts. That to me, that hurts the most is when it's the veteran guys not taking the leadership maybe they should.
Number 3 for me, last improvement. There's multiple other improvements that could be made. I'm just going to do three major ones for me. Right back to what I said in the beginning of the podcast, playing your position, doing your job as an individual player. Hockey's a team game, always will be, always has been, but a team operates in different roles. A team does not function if players aren't performing in their specific roles. So do your job, stay in your lane, stay on your side of the ice on defense. A lot of switching back and forth. It's not good. It's not healthy for a defense.
for sure.
It affects the line change. It affects everything running in the offense and defense both.
Yeah.
So doing your individual job on a team is one of the most important things to a team's
Yeah,
success.
kind of go on that, like doing your job, especially defensively, like we said, will help Milkman, I think, a lot in his role as being, because I think I hopefully would love him to see him start every game. And right now we kind of have a big circus right now,
Right.
the goalie thing. So to me, that also doesn't help the team as a whole. Is we do have good goalies, but it's a circus right now. I think
There's a sense of
four,
instability. Yeah.
there's like 4 goalies that everybody but like one person has a win, and that doesn't help anybody in the locker room. So I think we need to kind of figure that out as well.
No, yeah. I mean, the instability on a young team is a plague, a curse, whatever you might want to call it.
Yep.
Rookies need a place they can feel comfortable growing in, and an environment they can grow in, and veterans who help them achieve that level. Right now, it doesn't seem we have that going on in our locker room. And you look around the league at so many young rookies who are just excelling at what they're doing.
Like Tkachuk, look, he just got his C. He just got a C the other day with Ottawa. I mean,
they're growing under good veterans.
Yep.
Detroit, I mentioned them last podcast again.
Got
2 of the
Lucas
leading
Raymond.
NHL rookies.
Lucas Raymond.
Statistically, under good veteran players. Dylan Larkin being a huge part of that success in Detroit. Who's going to step up to the plate? It might be Chikrin. It could be Kessler. I think his time's coming in Arizona.
Yeah.
But somebody has to step up and kind of move the ball forward here and get it out of this rut. I mean, we have some good players coming in. We mentioned DG.
Yep.
Scored another goal in his game last night, right after the podcast ended. So a lot of good things to look forward to in the future with our youth, which with our new class coming in, draft class having 12 selections, huge. A lot of fans just want to make it out of this year.
Yeah, it's kind of like
alive.
a look ahead kind of thing, which you don't want to ever do, obviously, because you want to be in the moment, you want to play the season. But we have a lot of hope coming in, especially like I said, our young prospect. He's just absolutely nailing it right now.
He is.
We need that kind of energy, I think, personally.
He is, and obviously bringing back the Red Howlers last night too is another topic of discussion.
Yeah.
You see Arizona Twitter page getting a little poll out there for Coyote fans. Seems most Coyote fans are in favor of the Kachina print.
Yeah.
I myself am. I know you are.
I'm personally big on the alternate we have going on. We rock it more than the red. I love the red that we wore,
too.
But I rather see the Chikrin, like you said. I like that. It looks beautiful.
It does, man. But moving forward, we go to Chicago Friday, 8:30 puck drop Eastern time. Chicago has been an awful team this year along with us. Not much to be excited about in Chicago. Not a whole lot to be excited about in Arizona this year. Chicago looking like they're heating up a little bit.
Yeah.
New coaching change, 2-0 in his first 2 games. Seems like that line's playing weather. They got Toes back from COVID protocol. Got Patrick Kane back from COVID protocol.
I think Fleury's starting to heat up too here a little bit. Their netminder.
Marc-Andre Fleury seems to be coming to his senses in Chicago. So he might be bottom of the league with us, but I think this is a big trap game for Arizona. 2 terrible teams. I think Chicago has an upside for this year. Trap game for Arizona and Chicago.
Yeah, I think personally, even though, like you said, it's a kind of a bottom of the league game, this is a big for us. If we can pull out this win in a good style and play a full good game, it's a good look for us and positive that we need.
It is. It's 2 teams that have a similar level.
Yeah.
The Blackhawks obviously having more of a veteran presence.
Yeah.
With Patrick Kane, with Toes, with DeBrincat, with Marc-Andre Fleury in the net.
Yeah. You gotta remember him. He's been on Vegas the last few years, and they've been outstanding. So
right, yeah. So I mean, a ton of guys on Chicago, veterans, seasoned vets, starting to play well together. Probably a little too late for Chicago, but I do think it's a lot tougher of a game than we thought it would be a week ago.
Yes, I agree.
A week ago, we were fighting for a point. Today, Chicago will be fighting for 10 points on the season Friday. So a lot to look forward to. That game should be exciting. Should be, hopefully a favorable game for Arizona here.
Yeah, hopefully.
But we'll have a whole podcast on that tomorrow. Special guests, 2 of them actually tomorrow on slate. Could be 3. Waiting on a 3rd. We'll see. A lot of fun stuff happening tomorrow.
I'm pretty excited for tomorrow, man.
Nothing
Nothing like some Friday night hockey.
No, there is nothing better. ESPN Plus hockey night game.
Yeah, exactly.
So big game. Obviously, people, I think, when they scheduled that game, thought it would be kind of like the grudge match in the bottom of the league.
Yeah.
Turned something different with the Canadians kind of stalling now, too.
Yeah.
So, interesting weekend kind of moving forward. Chicago on Friday, over to Nashville on Saturday. Tough stretch moving forward. I think Friday's a huge game for us to kind of get a little bit of momentum rolling into this stretch here on the East Coast. So,
yeah, and I like that too, because if we can get momentum going, especially against Nashville, I think we maybe, kind of like we said with the Wild, if we can play a consistent game, if we can have good offense, if we can stay out of the box. Nashville's a team where they like hot and cold nights. If we can catch them on a cold night, man, it's a big win for us.
After playing Chicago tight or even coming out with the victory there, I'll give you my prediction on that tomorrow. I think the Coyote are going to trample them, in my opinion. Think Chicago's not going to be expecting it. I fully do. I think we have a great practice today. We roll to Chicago tomorrow, and we come out with the win, moving to Nashville on Saturday. More into that tomorrow. Should be a great day tomorrow. As you know, giveaway has been completed.
Yes.
Thank you to Dale for your participation.
Yes, thank you, Dale. We appreciate it.
Watch the podcast all the way through. Was one of 6 people to actually understand the rules and actually participate in that. So Dale, congratulations to you. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you for everybody's support, getting us to our goal. We are at 150 followers in just a few days.
Yeah, which is huge. Amazing. Yeah, which is awesome. Because like we said, even the first one we mentioned, we're just 2 college kids here trying to make this into something that we both love. We both love the game of hockey, and we want to do this. So
right, and as time goes on, video editing will be better. Tough last night getting a podcast uploaded. Computer kind of stalled out on me. Had to use a different computer.
Yep.
Couldn't send the file over to my computer, so couldn't edit the video actually. So looking forward to kind of figuring things out here. New marketplace for us.
We're excited though. We'll take the bumps and the bruises as we go. I mean, it's part of the experience for sure. So
no, I'm truly excited to be part of this community.
Yeah.
Feel part of a family here on the Coyote Corner. We love all of our followers. We encourage you to interact with everything we do. As you saw, I tweeted out today, completely fan-driven podcast.
Yes.
If you would like to join a podcast moving forward,
please,
wide open.
Yeah, please reach out to us. Instagram, Twitter, however you want to do it.
Very simple. Click the link, join the chat. We'll see you right here.
Yeah.
Don't have to be a hockey guru.
No.
Don't have to be the statistical wizard.
No.
You can come on here and we can have a comfortable talk about where you would like to see the Coyotes moving forward. So, or if you just want to voice some aggression, some anger, you're welcome to do that.
Hey, we're open to see anything. We need to see both sides. We need to see the positive and the negative. So we'd like to also hear what you guys think, because obviously we're talking from our opinion and our point of view. So we'd also like to see from your guys's.
But big giveaway when we hit 250 followers. Right back at it with another giveaway. If you watch this video all the way through, please subscribe, like, comment, retweet the video on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. That's AZ Coyote Corner. 250 followers. I'm going to keep it anonymous. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go straight out into it. 250 follower mark. It's going to be big for us. It's kind of that hump you kind of get over here as a podcast.
Yeah, that's a great beginning start too. So
250 follower mark. Actually, second thought, keeping it anonymous.
Yeah.
You have to wait and see. But I guarantee you'll want to be on the front end of that 250.
Yes.
It's going to be an amazing time.
That's right.
Could be tickets to the next Coyotes game. Who knows, right? Who knows? So very well, could have some exciting stuff coming out. Shipment was sent out to our contest winner today. So excited.
Yeah, we're excited to hear from him. I want to hear from you, Dale, if you're watching this. Hopefully you're watching this again. Want to see, maybe get you on the show and just see that hat. We'd love to see that hat.
See that hat when it comes in, man.
Love to see that hat.
Happy Veterans Day to all that might be watching this, who even come across my Twitter page. Happy Veterans Day to all.
Thank you guys for your service. For anybody watching that did serve for our country. We love you guys.
Absolutely. So Dale, congratulations again, buddy. Truly happy to make your day. Send you something nice from the Coyote Corner team. So I think he mentioned coming on Sunday.
Sweet.
Busy man, hard worker.
Yeah.
But might be here Sunday for a podcast post Predators game. So looking forward to it. Pretty much the rundown of everything. We've got through everything. Promotion over with. Like I said, like, retweet, comment, support your local podcasts. Shout out to Chirpin' Yotes, Howlers and Growlers, 2 other local podcasts.
Yes, make sure to check them out.
Love the
Check out our
guys.
boy Haynes. Yes, check him out.
Growing the Coyote community. If you want the team to have a presence and you
Yeah.
want the team to stay in Arizona forever, you have to invest in that time,
Yep.
energy, love. You have to love the community, love the team, love its people.
And that's exactly what we're trying to do here. And we're on the East Coast here. So we're trying to do our part on
Right.
the East Coast side. So we'd love the support from anywhere. No matter where you guys are from, we want the support. We love you guys. And like I always like to say, let's get a hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
baby.
Oh, yeah. We're getting it tomorrow, Friday, podcast out. Enjoy this podcast. Enjoy your Thursday off from Coyotes hockey.
That's right.
Might be a refreshing break.
Yeah, we might need that break for Friday.
But Blackhawks, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, hockey night on ESPN.
Yes.
Big game. I look forward to it. Coyotes going to come out of there with a
Let's
win.
go, baby.
Tune in tomorrow. Me and Ray will be right back here. Some exclusive content being revealed tomorrow as well. So you want to tune in.
Yes.
But as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, retweet. Get us out there, man. Know a guy. Send them to us.
Exactly.
So we love you guys. We thank you for watching our podcasts, staying active with our social media pages, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So
That's right. Let's protect the pack, baby.
protect the pack.